More bad news for banks, Nick, in iNews with the aftershocks of FarageGate now resonating throughout the sex work industry.
Yeah, interesting. The way your emphasis was strange there. It had gone throughout the sex work industry, but you were like throughout, like
I know, it was a deliberate...
Okay, sorry to explain the jokes. So, yeah, banks under pressure over closure of accounts of sex industry workers. And as you say, Farage has started this. He could essentially free hundreds of prostitutes here to be, in a sense.
He's like the Schindler of OnlyFans.
Yeah, because, you know, the idea here is, look, it's illegal probably illegal to shut down their bank accounts just because the bank doesn't approve it. I suppose my overall note would be, it'd be nice to have a Christian society where everyone wasn't a sex worker. But in this degenerate society, I wouldn't put it down to the banks to be the moral arbiters. If it's legal, then presumably you should have a bank account.
Well, I mean, a lot of people would say that prostitution and banking are fairly closely allied to, I suppose, to an extent. I don't know. I mean, it never occurred to me that there might be any kind of moral decision-making, but we're all having to assess this now.
Also, can I say one joke? I'll say, I suppose both a bank and a prostitute show you low interest rates. That's all. That's it. Sorry, kind of ruined because I had to stop you. Sorry, carry on.
I don't know how they found out. They use an example in here of someone who running these legal sex parties, and they had £20,000 and their bank account was closed. And I was like, how did the bank... Was there someone there from the bank who was like, wait a minute, this is not right?
Did the money come in smelling vaguely of perfume or detergent?
Yeah, so I don't know how you would identify someone. It's also interesting then using the term, because this is the iNews, which is slightly woke, I don't like that term, but and sex worker is a very contentious term in and of itself. But the point is that people need bank accounts. It's a utility now.
Yeah, well, this is it, isn't it? It's why it's hotting up, because there is also... I don't think we're covering it tonight, but did you see Piers Corbyn having a moment in Aldi or somewhere, you know, refusing to...
Yeah. One time he's right.
Cash.
It's so painful when someone you can't stand.
Absolutely. You know, just made a good point.
Well, I mean, he is a crank, but sometimes it takes a crank, isn't it? I mean, who else is going to be bothered to make a point with 50p's worth of strawberries?
Well, who also has got that change lying around?
It was £1.19, Simon. How dare you?
I met him once at an Oxford Union debate, and he gave me his business card, and it was literally scissored off of the corner of an A4 with it.
I saw him on the tube the other day. Pretty humble. Still using the tube.
You too, as well.
Yeah, there you go.
One day the third Corbyn brother will emerge, and that's when it'll all really kick off. Anyway,